Hello, welcome to Windows Movie Maker. Okay, this is a very basic video editing software. It's what comes with Windows operating system. I believe what comes in the Macintosh is something called iMovie. Okay, now we're just going to go over this. It's a very basic stuff, and most video editing softwares pretty much has the same basic concepts. So, whatever you see here, you probably apply it to Adobe Premiere, Adobe After Effects, Final Cut Pro, Sony Vegas software, all those other types of video editing software. Alright, let's make our build log. Hawker Hurricane. There's about 4 segments to it. I took videos of how it's going and where I'm at with the model. So it's all in segments. It's all in order. So it's no big deal. Got it already saved and named and filed and converted or whatever you need to do. Now go import your videos. There's 4 clips to this log, so let's import that. Click import. It's going to take a few minutes to import. Does it into little collections here. Video, segment 1, segment 2, segment 3, segment 4. Okay, so now we got our segments all, imported in. Well, first of all, before we do anything, let's just take a look at how, video editing software is set up. And it's really basic, and it's pretty much got all the basics that any other video editing software got. Alright, so you got your timeline. All editing software has this, okay? It has the timeline. It actually shows the pieces of your movie, the audio, the titles, and stuff like that in the timeline form, so you can actually see how the movie's progressing and where everything goes, okay? And which effects attached to whatever video, etc., etc. Okay? Then you got your work area here, and then you got a preview window here. Now, like I said, depending on whichever video editing software you have, there might be more, there might be less, but the basic concept's all the same. Okay, so let's go ahead on Windows Movie Maker. It has a storyboard view. Actually makes it really easy for you to just put your movie together. So we'll pull the first segment into the first box. Remember, second segment got split it up, so we'll just put all in order here. These top boxes here. Okay, and then we'll have to do for segment 3 and 4, but now I'm going to show you how to do it in the timeline. It's just as easy. Okay, go into timeline mode. You see the timeline. Let me go ahead and zoom it out a little so you can actually see the whole thing. Alright, and there you go. That's all your clips that's already in there. Let's go and drag third segment out to the end, fourth segment out to the end. Okay, so there you go. You see all the segments. It's all in order. It's all ready to go. Now, normally, in the perfect world, every time you record, it's always perfect, from beginning to end. The segment's perfect, okay? It's not the perfect world, okay? Sometimes you might have overlap. Maybe you pause a little. Maybe there's about 3-second space where you reach over to turn off the camera or something like that. So what you want to do is you gotta edit the clips. Now, in Windows Movie Maker, to edit it, it's very simple. All you do is go to the timeline mode, okay? And then take the clip, let's say clip 1, it's currently 43 seconds, and really all that stuff, let's say you just want the first 5 seconds of this clip. So let's just go and drag it all the way down to 5 seconds. And as simple as that. What it does is actually clipping the time after 5 seconds, so it doesn't show anything after 5 seconds basically. Alright, let's go ahead and zoom in more so we can edit the length a little bit more. There you go, 5 seconds. Okay, now if you wanted to cut, like the first 3 seconds, you'll just go over here to the beginning clip and then drag it back. Okay, if you want something in the middle, you're gonna have to go to the beginning clip, drag it all the way back, and then drag it forward on the end, and then try to get the, the middle piece that you want. And that's pretty much how you edit the segments in Windows Movie Maker. Now, pretty much it can be done here. Okay, you can put your segments together, it becomes a movie. You can save it, encode it, upload it to YouTube. Now, the thing is if you're going to do all this, you're going to obviously doing it for purposes to get more control over your movie, putting in special effects and transitions and titles and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and do that. Titles and stuff like that. You got your movie together, and you size down the clips and segments to however you like it. Now, when you cut between the segments, especially for a build log, you don't want to just cut into it because people won't be able to tell if you've moved on to the next part of the build. So what we want to do is actually put in a transition between the clips so that they'll know that time's passed. So for example, see, that was a hard cut and doesn't make any sense, but obviously I wouldn't end it there because it was right in the middle of a clip. But let's go ahead and start talking about transitions. Let's go to video transitions. Like I said, a lot of things in Windows Movie Maker is already pre-made for you, and I think you download more. Okay, and you want to transition between the two clips. Okay, so if you go into the transition, video transition with the list here, you can click on them and see how it does the transitions. Okay, and you got different ones here, and you can use whatever you like. And I like just using very simple stuff, make it work correctly. I'll just go ahead and use a fade, and I'll just put in between first and second segments. Okay, and then this way, it'd be a nice, smooth, you know, transition. And that really makes it smooth and it tells people, hey, you moved on to the next part of your build, the next, you know, progression of your build. Okay, and that's how you do transitions. And just for the sake of doing it right, put it in between clip segments 2 and 3 and segments 3 and 4. Okay, that way it'll show that the time has passed. Now you can also do video effects. Let's go psychedelic with our, you know, build video. If you want to be creative, you like that kooky, creative kind of type of movie maker. Alright, so let's go ahead and give this a try here. And then you'll see, look, the psychedelic effect on your video. There you go, artsy fartsy. You're gonna be the next Tim Burton. Now, let's say you got your video put together, your movie put together, sorry. Got your transitions in, everything's cut the right size, the timing's right, the video effects all done. Now there's something missing. Well, the beginning title and then the ending credits. Hey, every movie has them. Let's do them. Alright, let's go to click make titles and credits, and they're all different in different video editing softwares. Windows Movie Maker makes it pretty easy. Just add the title at the beginning, and we'll call it the Hawker Hurricane. Okay, and then there you go. It shows you a preview of what it does. You can change the animation of how it behaves when it comes in. You make it fade in, fade out. Then you change the text font and size. Let's go ahead and annoy the hell out of your viewers and make it bright green. We'll put orange there. And there you go. Only a blind mother could love. Okay, there you go. You got other settings here you could play with. Okay. Now let's go and add it to the movie. Now it's in the beginning. Now if you want to change the timing of it, how long it's going to show. Right now it's showing at 3 minutes and 50, 3 seconds and 50. You could also always just go and drag it up to 5 seconds because that's how long we want it to go. Alright, and there you go. And then let's go and add ending credits. And then Windows Movie Maker, it's all set up for you. And then you put in your credits. And we'll say it's created by Batman because everyone loves Batman. Alright, and then you could change the behavior, how it goes up and down. Change the coloring. Let's annoy your viewers even more. Let's make it bright pink. And make it really hard to see because we really hate our viewers. There you go. They're gonna love you for this. Okay. So you got at the end there, and then of course it's already sized for the scrolling area. If you size it down even more, I believe it makes the scrolling go even faster. Okay, so there you go. You got the beginning title and ending credits.